Here we are. The final three. After 8 grueling weeks trapped in your own homes, we've only got one immunity challenge left. Before we begin, let's see how our survivors felt about last night's surprising tribal council.
Oh my God! Honest to the Lord, did not see this one coming! Ooh, I'm shook.
Very unexpected, very frustrated, sort of not surprised. I'm used to this disappointment in my life.
I've said it before, but this time I'm honestly shook. Y'all, with those immunity toilet papers, whew, gets me every time.
It doesn't feel great, but it's nice to know that Georgia has no redeeming qualities anymore. So I get to stop being faithful to her. Overall, I'd say it's like a win.
Yeah. I think that I don't think that Mary J's gonna forgive me after this one, and I don't blame her.
I did get some satisfaction knowing that people were convinced by my words, and she got to see all three of us vote against her. Mary J, that is.
Apparently fell for some, I don't know how Blowbag does it. I don't know what kind of magic he has with using the computer program to make some fake texts.
But it's nice to know that one of my deceitful ploys kind of worked.
I don't know about that. I should have seen it coming. Because he's a genius and all, but I didn't. I did not see it coming.
Well, with Julia, it wasn't deceit. I didn't have to deceive Julia. I just had to tell her, look, I've done right by you this whole time. I say vote this person out. I have total plausible deniability. I had no immunity item. So don't have to worry about that. Georgia, I got a little dirty with, though. I don't know her that well. It was a blank slate, and I might have soiled that.
He lied to me, and I don't like that. That's conniving nonsense.
I've convinced her successfully that Mary J was gunning for her. Now I just kind of have to hope going forward that she'll believe that Mary J was playing 4D chess with me. Either way, no screenshots or videos from here on out can be trusted.
Being gullible just means that you trust people. And in the Bible, it says to trust people. And I've trusted them.
I don't know. I'm curious. I don't know what's going to happen now that there's only 3 people left. Is there another challenge? Do we have to build something, destroy something, vote? I don't know.
Well, why didn't she tell me she had the immunity toilet paper? Why didn't she do that? Why did she not let me in on her secrets? Oh, my.
I feel like I would have an easier time trying to pair up with Dr. Blowbang than I would with Georgia at this point, honestly. It was our friendship that was fueling us for so long, and now that she's burned it down, what's the point, you know?
It makes me feel like maybe I wasn't so wrong in trying to vote her off. She didn't tell me about her plan at all. She didn't tell me we were going after Julia. No, she just left me out there to be influenced by Blowbag.
I am worried that Dr. Blowbang and Georgia are going to make an alliance against me, but honestly, I never expected to get this far. So,
good Lord, it is just the 2 of them, isn't it?
I think both of the 2 remaining competitors are a big threat to me. I regret voting for Julia knowing what I know now, but no take-backsies at this point, so I guess I'm stuck.
That's a rock and a hard place. That's a devil and a demon. I don't know.
I do think I'm definitely gone next week if I don't win immunity.
I don't know if I can win against Blowbag.
I had a target on my back. I had a target on my back just now. I had one 30 years ago. I had one 45 years ago. I'll have a target 40 years from now. I'll have a target on my grave.
I don't know if I would rather be with Mary J at the end. I don't know if I can win against Blowbag.
I was a faceless villain for weeks, and now I'm a faceful villain. That's not a whole big upgrade. I gotta count on it. I gotta count on hatred.
I think that Blowbag is the bigger threat to me in the end than Mary J. I think I have a better chance of winning going up against Mary J than Blowbag.
I feel like what's the point? You know, the people who end up in the final 2, they just have to listen to all of the other competitors talk crap about them for like hours and hours and they get winded and you're just like forced to like take it all. And I think I'd rather be on the giving end than the receiving.
Blowbag has a history that I don't know about. He was on a lot of teams before he was on the team with me, so I don't know what kind of alliances he has with those that have passed.
Georgia would be a bigger threat for jury votes. People have been gunning for Mary J for a long time. There have been far more votes cast against Mary J than Georgia.
I don't know much about the connections that he's forged with the other members of the recently departed.
You know what? If I can take Georgia there, fine. If I can just get there, that'll be enough.
I'm fairly certain that Mary J has not forged strong bonds with those that have been recently departed.
I feel like I'm giving up today. Maybe not tomorrow, you know? We'll see. Mary J is full of surprises, and other days she's got surpriseless. So we'll just see what day comes up.
I think that, the devil you know and all. Hey, y'all.
Oh, hi. How's it going?
Hey, everybody.
Dr. Blowbag, your penis is looking more like an arrow this morning than usual.
After enough penis comments, I decided, maybe I should use my own little makeup tutorial and see if there was some way I could just make it more angular.
Oh.
Guys, I think we have tree mail.
Tree mail? Do you want to read it, honey bun?
Sure. Yeah. Okay, so it says, remember what you've done in this game thus far. This challenge will most certainly be on par. Take 2 and combine them into 1. Do good at both and you'll be the one that's won. Take this challenge and you've made it to the end. Lose it and it's for your life. You'll have to fend.
Okay.
So is par like a golf thing?
Yes. 1 and 1 don't rhyme. They're the same word.
Done this game so far. They told us to bring a bunch of toilet paper. That made me nervous because I did not care for that TP game. That was very stressful. It was stressful doing that. It was stressful watching other people be stressed doing that.
I do think that I lasted longer than all y'all.
You did win that one, didn't you?
I did not, but I did last longer than y'all.
Yeah.
If we want to,
that's like a really good idea. Make us all hate you before we play the game.
I think it has been known that I am not good at game strategy.
Take 2 and combine them into 1. What do you guys think the 2 of them? It's going to be like trivia with toilet paper?
Maybe. So maybe we're doing all the things we used to do. Are we holding toilet paper and doing trivia?
Maybe we're doing like a toilet paper puzzle.
Ooh. Is it like one of those things where you have to have 2 on each hand and move them without touching them?
Oh, shit. Don't give them ideas, please.
Oops ain't smart enough to react that quickly.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Hello, survivors. I heard my name.
Hello, Mr.
We
Poop.
talk about you because we don't like you.
It poops.
Welcome to the final immunity challenge.
Woo!
Congratulations, survivors. You've made it all the way to here. This is it. You're here. Congrats.
We are.
Mm-hmm.
Today's challenge will be a combination of old and new. If you recall the very first challenge you participated in,
The puzzle?
online puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
You will solve a similar puzzle. This puzzle will be timed, and each one of your times will be an advantage for the second stage of the challenge, depending on how fast or how slow you solve the puzzle.
It's like a relay race.
The difference in time in which you've solved the puzzle will be how long you can wait until you have to start the second half, which is the toilet paper balancing challenge.
I just feel like whichever producer chose this totally hates me. This game is rigged.
I think they hate all of us.
This game is not rigged, and if it were rigged, it seems that we liked you because you got one of those hidden immunity idols.
Notice how he didn't correct any of our comments on hatred.
That's correct.
We hate all of you. You're pawns for us. It's entertainment. We don't care about you as humans.
That's hot.
There, it's out in the open. But you guys are stuck in this game.
When you say stuck, does that mean that my laptop's going to keep working if I just close it?
Sorry, I fell asleep. We will start the immunity challenge. First to attempt the puzzle was Dr. Ernest Blowbank. Dr. Blowbang, first to go. Looking for edges?
Oh, it makes that little snappy noise.
You have an advantage. You actually were the puzzler for your team. I remember your comments about how satisfying the clicks were.
You remember so much. That's very flattering for me.
I would say I remember your face, but you were a mysterious man back then.
I liked having teammates heckling me.
I can heckle. You're at a minute 25. Are the clicks just as satisfying, or?
Oh, yes. Yes, they are.
You're at 2 minutes, Dr. Blowbank. Do you feel that having a PhD helps or hurts you in this game?
It's definitely a disadvantage. I feel like these menial tasks are not something I was programmed to do, educated to do.
Ooh, that was a satisfying click there.
That was powerful. I felt that in my loins.
2 minutes and 30 seconds, Blowback.
Where the devil are these edge pieces? Drat everything.
Frustration setting in. Are you working on a click wheel, a mouse pad on a laptop, or are you using a mouse?
I'm using a mouse.
Ooh.
I will not be caught with my pants down twice. Is this missing a piece? What in the damned blazes?
Searching for one piece.
Okay.
3 minutes, 30 seconds.
My lord. Oh my god.
Patience is everything in this game.
Ah! Something.
A piece. 4 minutes, 30 seconds, Blowbang. Progress has seemed to come to a halt here.
What? Oh.
That looks promising, but... Oh,
And
he finally finds the edge piece that's been staring him in the face. Oh my.
okay, Dad.
I'm not your dad.
Buddy.
In a way, I'm everyone's father. I view you survivors as my kiddies. My little babies. I never found love of my own. Only in the bottom of a LaCroix can.
You should get on the apps, man.
There's an app for LaCroix. Approaching 6 minutes, Dr. Blowbang. And almost exactly 6 minutes and 1 second. Congratulations, Dr. Blowbang, you finished the puzzle.
Oh, Lord. Lordy, lordy, lord.
Next up was Mary J.
Oh my god.
Some struggles early on, looking for corners,
I'm muting you.
maybe edges. She can't hear me now. Say whatever I want. That doesn't go together. Some quick progress here. How would she know how much progress she had if she didn't mute me? She'd be wondering, have I made quick progress or have I not? She will never know. Oh, this click, what's going on? Confusion, where to go next? She's humming over me. She can't tell, but she's ruining our audio. She's ruining our audio. May as well mute her. How about that? What if I just mute her? Just turn her mouth off. Wish I could do that in real life. She's making progress. Barely. Mary J is approaching the 2-minute mark, but she won't know that unless she looks at the screen, in which the clock is literally telling her how long it's taken. But she wouldn't hear it from me. Winning this challenge guarantees you a spot in the final 2, which is huge. Again, Mary J doesn't know how huge it is or how small it is. No, I wasn't getting, there's no innuendo there. Just a man and his LaCroix. She's got the edges done, but she's boring me. Boring. Just finish the insides, Mary J. Finish them. Your 3 minutes. Slow and steady loses this immunity challenge. Hoops Unfiltered here. You heard it here first. Just talking to myself because I got no one to talk to.
You trying to talk to me?
Poopsie. No one wants to talk to Poopsie. Just here talking to myself. Oh, did you unmute yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, now you might know how you're progressing. I've only been saying helpful things that you now missed out on.
I'm really nervous. I really want to win.
No longer helpful.
And I'm losing, and it's fine, but I just want to win.
The 4-minute mark.
The what minute mark?
The 4-minute mark.
Jesus Christ. I suck at puzzles. I'm so bad at them.
This challenge will give you an advantage or disadvantage in the second.
Well, I obviously am terrible at the other half, so I'm just gonna lose.
Mary J is
My
approaching
hand,
the end.
stop.
Her mouse is malfunctioning. Ah! And Mary J finishes with a time of 4:29. And last to go was Georgia. Georgia and Samson off to a good start, locating edge pieces very quickly. Unclear how much work Samson is doing. Mostly just Georgia. Work your way from the outside in. Like how one would access my heart from the outside.
You know, you had a heart. Isn't that nice to hear?
I do have a heart.
Oh,
I'm a sensitive man. Man of few words. Unrequited love. Cold dampness inside. But love, nonetheless. George is working very, very good on the edge pieces. Just crossed the minute 30 boundary. Winning this challenge guarantees a spot in the final 2, so it's very important to do well here. Will help you as an advantage or potentially a disadvantage, depending on which side of the time you fall on.
Oops, you are sometimes the dumbest person I have ever heard.
Ouch! I don't know what you mean by that. Did I say something dumb? Are you just stressed right now? You're acting out? Lashing out at me? Your friend? We're friends. We're friends, right?
Honey, any child of the Lord is a friend of mine.
All right, then don't criticize me.
Well,
How about that?
Somebody's gonna tell you the honest truth.
And time 2:46. Very well done, Georgia and Samson. We will bring everyone in and discuss the results. Survivors, the results are in. Dr. Blowbang, you finished with a time of 6:01. Mary J, you finished with a time of 4:29. And Georgia and Samson, you finished with a time of 2:46.
I knew it. I knew she'd do it best.
Dr. Blowbang, you will go
Yes.
first.
Okay.
Mary J, you will go second, 92 seconds after Dr. Blowbang. And Georgia, you will go 103 seconds after Mary J. A significant advantage in this endurance challenge. So,
Hey, that Samson, you won. We gonna win.
in a moment, we will begin the toilet paper balancing challenge. A reminder, no elbow bend of any kind, no little wobbly Egyptian movement. The arm must remain horizontal and straight. If the elbow bends at all, I will make a judgment call. I will give you one warning, and if you do not correct it after that warning, I will throw you out of the challenge. It is at my discretion. You must listen to Mr. Poops. We will start at 3 toilet papers. We will go to 5 at 1 minute increments. Blowbang, are you ready?
All right, ready.
All right, the challenge begins now. Dr. Blowbang looking stoic.
Don't blow too hard on them, Blowbag. Blowbag, is the penis on your face giving you power in your hands?
Some distraction strategy from Georgia and Samson.
I like his little pinky up. It's like he's grabbing a little thing of tea.
Seems to be part of his strategy. He seems to be faring much better than the first time. All right, Mary J, you're approaching. In 15 seconds, you will have to begin. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope, back of the hand. Back of the hand.
Move your hand over, Mary J.
You have to balance on the back. Remember to keep those arms horizontal.
Good job, honey bun. Is Blowbag's arms getting low there?
Blowbang is within limits.
All right.
I'll do the judging.
I'm just, I'm sitting here. I'm not holding anything with my arms. I'm just trying to help.
Georgia, you are getting a 15-second warning here. Actually, no, I'm right.
All right. That's fine. I ain't got a problem with that.
Actually, I was wrong. You have a whole minute left.
Oh! Well, isn't that nice? Whole minute. Just hanging out. I'm holding it with my other arm, just for fun. Holding it. Just tossing it up in the air for fun. Just doing weightlifting.
Keep those arms straight.
Do some stretching. Really get my arms ready to go. Woo! You hear that? Cracking.
Some trash talk from Georgia. And you have a 15-second warning, Georgia. Keep those arms horizontal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're up. All right. This is an endurance challenge.
That is technically correct.
You see those nice straight arms across the 4-minute boundary. In 10 seconds, we will add a 4th roll. You will have 15 seconds to do so. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Add a roll. You have 5 seconds remaining. 4, 3, 2, 1. I need to see straight arms. Straight horizontal arms. The things we put you contestants through, eh? Is it a game? Is it for fun? Or is it for our entertainment? You see no bent elbows and straight arms, everyone. Mary J, I'm going to issue a warning. You see a straight elbow. Oh, and a topple. A topple from Mary J. She's out of the game. We will add a roll. Reminder, you don't have to balance during the transition, just after the 15-second window. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's add the 5th and final roll. You have 10 seconds left to get this situated. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off. This could go for a while. Here on out. You've crossed the 6-minute 30-second boundary. Winning this challenge guarantees you a spot in the final 2. On top of that, you get to choose who you want to sit up against in the final two. Oh, and Blowbang is out. That leaves Georgia Sampson the victor. And you've won immunity.
We're going to the finals.
You've won immunity. Congratulations. You are guaranteed a spot in the final two, and you will have to choose who you're taking with you.
Well played. Well played.
Survivors, that was a challenge for the decades.
I'm just kidding. That was great, y'all. Great job.
Good job by all. We'll see you at Tribal Council. Now, Georgia has to make a very difficult decision. Which survivor to take to the final with her?
I am just giddy, y'all. And you know, I don't know if y'all checked the record, but that is my first time winning an immunity challenge. First time. First time. Right, when it matters. That's right, when it matters. It's the only one that matters. Woo!
Let's go for a walk on how I'm feeling.
Well, God, I am just giddy. So giddy.
I had hoped I could clinch it. So obviously I'm quite frustrated.
So I wasn't too nervous, but I can say all that now because I know I'm going.
I'm beginning to think that my two opponents have had an alliance that has lasted throughout possibly the entire game.
Georgia was not my one-time ally. Georgia was my ally till the end. And she screwed me over to make a really dumb play, is to play with Blowbang. What was she thinking? She was gonna leave me for Julia and Blowbang. That doesn't even make sense. Stupid tactic. How can I be friends with someone who did something that stupid? She fell for fake texts.
So my last ditch attempt to swing favor might not work out next time. I really wanted this immunity.
Honestly, I feel fine because I'm gonna screw Georgia over no matter what. You know? Like, she's either gonna take me forward to the final two, and then I'm just gonna tell everyone that she's a terrible human being and they're all gonna vote against her, or I'll hurt her feelings a little bit, and then the alternative is that she doesn't choose me, and then I get to make sure that she doesn't win by not voting for her.
I think the Mary J is afraid of Blowbag, and I think that Blowbag should probably be more afraid of me than Mary J, but I still think he would have taken me to the finals, which I think would have been a bad choice, but I still think he would have made it.
A lot of people are not sympathetic towards what I've done during the course of this show. And so I think that I think that when Georgia gets to choose, Blowbang has actually won all the challenges besides today and another. So he looks like a reasonable opponent. What have I done?
I think that Blowbag is legitimately an evil villain. So I think that taking him with me to the end would be advantageous, because people do not like an evil villain and they do not want an evil villain to win. So I think that I would have an advantage over him in that respect.
Well, I'm clearly a villainous person. You think maybe she would think, yeah, he's a bad guy. People are obviously not going to want him to win. I think she knows that she's got the best chance of anybody no matter what in the finals. Why should she bring me in? It's a better contrast that way. I'm all dark and weird and mysterious, and she's this bright, colorful character. It'll be a cool look. We're like opposites that attract each other.
Why do I think she should take Blowbang to the end? I there's no reason. She would be stupid if she did.
Taking Mary J to the end, I think would be a good idea, because she has burned a lot of bridges. She is a snake in the grass for a lot of people. She has quite a history with a lot of them. So I think that bringing her with me to go up against would be the smart move.
she would probably want to pick Mary J because Mary J has expressed openly that she does not even want to win and desires only to be loathed and disliked.
I think Georgia's gonna bring me to the end, but I've also seen her do some stupid stuff, so I wouldn't put it past her, you know?
Welcome to Tribal Council survivors. Let's take a look at the new jury. Julia voted out at the last Tribal Council. Take a look at the jury. Tonight, one of you three will join them in deciding who will win this game. Jury, thank you. Please hide your screen. They will be sitting in, as always, on this Tribal Council. Survivors, this is it. This is the last decision that you could make in this game is given to Georgia and Samson. This is all the control you have left. For me, I've taken control of my life, and I'm quitting LaCroix.
Oh.
It's out for good.
What was your come to Jesus moment?
Maybe that's something for the after show, after the finale.
Was it when you realized your brain was just the size of a walnut floating around inside a LaCroix bubble in your head?
No, that wasn't why I decided to quit.
Okay.
You must know it was causing trouble in my personal life, but that's beyond the scope of this game. Georgia, you have immunity.
I do.
You are the one who will choose tonight who with you to the final two. Georgia, you are voting the last person out of this game. That being said, it's a big decision. Have you thought long about who you're going to bring if the situation arises?
Well, the situation is here. You know, it's a tough decision. There's, you know, is that a LaCroix
Uh-oh.
over there? It's a real tough decision. They both have their strengths and their weaknesses. You know, so it's been a Sophie's choice, really. I prayed on it a lot. Samson and I had a lot of talk about it, a lot of deep talks.
Mary J, it's largely out of your hands, but is there anything you'd like to say to Georgia?
No.
You don't want to plead your case?
No, that just makes you look weak.
So you're saying you're not weak?
I mean, I have weaknesses.
Do you want to appear weak now, though? Because she may want to bring along a weak player.
I
to
just feel
garner
like
more
she's
votes.
had 30 minutes to think about it, so.
So you have nothing to say. That's very important, monumentous moment in the game. You have nothing.
No, I wish you hadn't started with me.
Dr. Blowbang, do you have anything?
It's been very wonderful playing with all of you. To the both of you, it's been fun learning about you guys, your skills, your little hidden dark sides. I like what I saw today, despite all the anger and rage inside me. Was that a LaCroix, Poopst? God, man, we're trying to help you. This is a team effort. This is when we're all on the same team. It's helping you with this LaCroix thing.
We're with you, Mr. Poop. We're with you.
Yes, and Georgia, I'm sure Samson couldn't be happier having a more loving mother, and Mary J, I'm sure whatever school you went to couldn't be prouder of their newest alumnus.
Are you gonna cry?
In the post game. And probably at 3 a.m. tonight, I think, but that's for something else.
Do you think you have a good shot being selected, Dr. Blowbang?
I'm a villainous character who didn't want to show his face for a long time, then showed his face, and it had a scar that some people found inappropriate. I'm probably not the go-to, but I like to think it would be fun to bring me along. Be a nice contrast.
Mary J, one last check-in. Anything to add? Or still a dud?
Now, when you said the LaCroix happens in your personal life, is that like a wiener thing? Like, if it's not swirling around in your head, is it making your Johns Hopkins swell up to the size of a small Zeppelin or something? I don't know. Should see a doctor, Boops.
Are the three of you at all surprised that you've made it this far in the game?
Yeah.
You're all surprised. You none of you thought you'd make it this far.
No.
Why is that? Is that a lack of confidence or uncertainty?
I thought I would have succumbed to an illness or something first. It's all the stuff going on outside. I thought I'd get too angry and quit.
I'm honestly just impressed my Wi-Fi held up.
You probably would have been voted out early if your Wi-Fi was not hanging on. So I would agree. Any last thoughts before we get to the vote? I mean, this is a very important moment.
Mary J, you don't have anything to say to me? Nothing to plead your case?
I just feel like you showed me your true colors, and I don't think you want me on the jury. You really stabbed me in the back. Is that who you want on your jury? A girl you've stabbed in the back, or a guy that you've barely talked to except for one time when you voted like he did?
Would she also want to take someone she stabbed in the back? Reward that person that with their fractured relationship? Reward that person with a spot in the final two and a chance to win?
Would you want to take somebody who talks to you like that to the finals?
Yeah.
There's plenty of salt in the jury already.
That's true.
It's like there's plenty of salt, but it all came from one way. It's like one person was completely loyal 24/7, and then another person was completely loyal 22/7. So like,
That's still a lot of sevens.
Jeff, when you say this LaCroix inhibits your personal life, is it a glandular issue? Like, do you have like a rupturing limb or boil that leaks LaCroix?
Is that why you wear the hat?
Shall we get to the vote?
I just feel like one of us was more loyal than the other. I was trying to hold it back.
If there's no more pleading to be done, then we'll get to the vote.
I feel like I have more of a chance now than I did prior to this. Good God, I wouldn't want to take somebody like that with me to the finals. Who talks to me like that? Who snaps like that? Who claims to be loyal? Ugh. Ugh. I just feel all cringed out from that interaction. I feel dirty. I feel like I have a stronger chance now than I did going into this tribal council session. Good God, could you imagine taking somebody along who talks to you like that? The way Mary J just acted at Georgia like that? Be gone. Cut this toxic person out of your life.
I don't think she's gonna choose me to go to the end, and I can't wait to screw her over.
Oh, okay. That's just... Oops. That's just... You're just succumbing to your addiction off screen.
Maybe he's snorting cocaine.
All right, survivors.
Whatever helps you quit.
I'll read the vote.
I don't know which way they're gonna go.
The last person voted out of Survivor social distancing,
So sorry.
Dr. Blowbang.
Very well. I had anticipated that this might happen. I will have to go back into hiding. My humiliation will know no bounds. You will not see my face again. Instead, I will be communicating as such to protect my identity. I am
We have a whole several episodes of your face.
somewhat unhappy.
Are you going to draw a penis on that too?
Good call. No, it's a scar. It's a scar. But yes.
If you want art classes, I can give some to you. That looks atrocious.
How my heart feels.
I think it's great, Dr.
Atrocious.
Blowbag.
Thank you, Georgia. I appreciate that.
Dr. Blowbag, I'm unfortunately going to have to cut you off. You've been voted out of the game, and I
Oh,
will
wow.
extinguish your teeny candle.
That's his Coke spoon.
That sounds. I bet that's his LaCroix spoon
Mm.
that he crushed his powdered LaCroix into.
The tribe has spoken. Please pack your things.
Oh, very well. I will show you me one last time. I entered in here as a connival, eviling person, and I will leave the same. I am somewhat softened by the friends I have made along the way, even with their shitty, ridiculous accents, bullshit art degrees, and all the other stuff the other players had. Unfortunately, both of my opponents here have won. Mary J just wanted to be in the finals and to be a complete sycophant to her ally, and Georgia will probably win the game. That is the true humiliation of all this. But there is beauty in it. What greater poetry than to have my plan be foiled because someone was early to something? That's real. That's realness, and it's going to cause me to reevaluate my life. Is Mr. Poops in here? Poops, are you there?
No,
Poops,
I'm not here.
30 years ago, Cambodia. Where were you?
Chicago.
You told me you would come back. Dad. I haven't forgotten the message you've left for me. Poops.
Oh no,
That you would.
Dr. Blowbag.
And you traced a little arrow to where you would kiss me on the mouth. One last time, as father and son. I know who you are.
I love you. I love you.
I just hope Chicago's worth it. I just hope Chicago's giving you what you want. I'm fine. I grew up into a suit-wearing person.
It
I
was
could
the
be
hardest,
first in Survivor, but damn it, I found you.
the hardest decision I ever had to make. So I left you clues on your head.
Just a smart boy. I had the greatest scientist analyze my scalp and keep it bald so they would never fade over time.
I'm just so grateful that day that I tattooed my last name on my infant's head.
So you could never lose me, no matter how hard you tried. I forgive you. I forgive you.
I want to embrace you. Cannot. I must. Goodbye.
Maybe when this is all over. Very well. Very, very well.
Listen. I was honest to God. I was going to vote for Blowbag. I was going to vote for him because I was going to keep Blowbag. I was going to keep him. I was going to keep Blowbag because I think that he's been nicer. And I think that he is a kinder person. I mean, I know he killed somebody in the past, but as of the show, he's been real nice. And Mary J has turned a corner and she is no longer nice. But when she told me, she reminded me that if I vote her out, that means that she's on the jury. That scared me. It did. And I remembered that, Blowbag's been nice. So everyone else likes him a little bit, I think. I think they like him a lot more than they like Mary J. So don't I want to get rid of Blowbag? I don't want to go up against him in the final. I don't wanna do that.